No, I don't think there's any video.
No, it's dark. Here, look. Look here.
those who fail to RSVP properly. Welcome. Before this performance of Miss Glossop comes to tea, an ordeal I never requested. There are certain rules of conduct. First, switch off your telephones. If one goes off during the show, I shall answer it myself. And trust me, you will not enjoy the conversation. Second, no photography. This is a play, not a crime scene, and we do not require evidence of Miss Glossop's every move for the prosecution. Third, silence. No whispering, coughing, or rustling. Your interruptions were not in the script, and if they were, I would have cut them. Applause is permitted, but with dignity. We are not seals at a zoo, we are civilized creatures with hands. The show begins shortly, though please to be honest, Miss Glossop has already outstayed her welcome.
Nonsense! She's nothing but a nosy, interfering busybody.
No, now, Auntie, you shouldn't talk about her like that.
She's my friend. I can talk about her however I like.
Why do you like her? She's such a nosy, interfering busybody.
Who said I like the woman? I can't stand her. She ought to be locked up in an asylum for the terminally curious.
Then she isn't your friend.
Of course she's my friend. I've known her since we were in school together. Didn't like her much then either. Beaky Glossop she was in those days, always poking her nose into everyone's business.
That's what I like about her. She's always interested in everything. She gets just odd obsessions. Like, the time she was interested in everyone's shoe sizes.
That started because she was convinced her car had been stolen by someone with size 6 feet.
Well, it's all this is such delicious gossip. I was hoping she might find out something about this new governor, Justin.
A money-grubbing tart, if anyone can judge by his past performance. Either the boy is deeply unattractive or has no taste and has to accept whatever drugs come his way.
Which do you think?
I can't choose, I'll have to settle for both.
Oh, we should be here any minute. I didn't inquire about the sleeping arrangements. Anyway, I told Annette to make up the paper for... What's her name, Lizzie?
Harriet, dear.
Oh, yes, and Justin will be in the box room.
Quite right, too. Laughs to cheek, inviting himself down for the weekend.
He didn't ask to stay the weekend. He just said he was coming down. It was you who insisted that they stay.
Any fool could see I didn't want him here.
I know you made a concerted effort to stop him, but don't you think the phrase, "you must stay the weekend, I won't hear of anything else," is a bit ambiguous in this context?
So, I put Miss Glossop in the china room as usual.
She ought to have been locked up in the box room.
With Justin, I don't think that would do at all.
Why? Do you think Justin would get jealous?
She ought to at least see how you've displayed those death figurines she gave you. They must have cost her a pretty penny.
Quite right, too. That teapot she broke was priceless.
£75, since Shansman said.
It was an heirloom.
I thought it was a wetwood.
It was very clever of her to find that piece of paper hidden in the spout.
I expect you also to think it was very clever of her to break the spout off.
She was overexcited, expecting some dark secret message.
She was obsessed with espionage at the time. She was just getting the wrong message of getting secret messages out of China.
If she had asked me, I would have told her it was the auctioneer's ticket. Instead, she had to go and break the damned pot.
That must have been Harriet already!
I never heard of her. How do you know it isn't Miss Glossop?
Because Miss Glossop is always abominably late. She can't be trusted to arrive on time, whereas Justin doesn't have the tact to be on time or the courtesy to be late.
Mrs. Partington.
Well, hello, Aunt Vera. Hello, you two.
Around the tea tonight?
Thanks.
May I introduce Harriet? Harriet, this is my Aunt Vera and my cousins Daphne and Elizabeth.
Howdy, y'all. It's mighty kind of you to invite us to stay. It really is a beautiful house. Just the way Justin described it. We'll have to make a video of it. Justin's brought his video camera.
Not one of those documentaries where the camera goes around someone's house, but with the old furniture and you have to guess the kind of people that live there.
Oh, what a terrific idea. Justin can do the camera work, and I can do the voiceover.
We have to read up on indoor technique first. You know, lighting and all that. I've got a huge book on video technique. And I don't believe we reach indoor work until about chapter 7. We're currently only on chapter 3.
Did you mind if you guys come around to the way down here, dear? We've only just finished ours.
Oh yeah, we brought a picnic with us. Justin wanted to show us some spot in the hills.
It was drizzling when we got there, so in the end, we had our lunch in the car.
But the scenery was lovely, and as the clouds cleared up, there were the most gorgeous formations. You know the type: dark, brooding nimbus clouds and shafts of bright sunshine.
I caught it all on video.
He couldn't film it very well through the windshield on account of our reflections, so I got him to turn the car across the road, and we filmed it out the driver's side window. It blocked the road for a while, but it was worth it.
How lovely, dear, you have to show it to us this evening.
By the way, where's Uncle Ron? I haven't seen the old stick in ages.
Do you talk about me as an old stick when I'm out in earshot?
Never, Auntie, I wouldn't dream of it.
He's out in the grass, dear, seeing the moles.
Moles?
You know moles, Justin. Small, dark, short-sighted, leave little peeps on the lawn.
Oh, that sounds just like Mama's gardener.
He's trying to disperse them, is he?
Judging from the way they're taking over, I'd say he's probably encouraging them.
The man can't even be relied upon to administer poison successfully.
Miss Blossom's here.
Speaking of poison,
Oh, James.
yes, come to visit old Vera Boddington.
I didn't think you two would be on speaking terms after that stuff you had with a rose bed.
I didn't want to invite her.
I suppose you made a concerted effort to stop her.
I didn't get a chance. She picked up the phone, told me she was coming, and dropped it.
Harriet, do come and sit down and tell us all about yourself. You too, Justin?
In your case, just sit down. We know all about you already.
Where is that toilet?
Miss Glossop. Hello, everyone. Don't get that. Heavens, it's Justin. You here too? You see latest play?
Hello, Miss Glossop. This is Harriet.
Your first visit here? Yes. Then you better finish telling Daphne your life story.
It's not like you changed me less than 2 hours late.
I would have been here on time, but I had to make a detour. Some blasted fool with a video camera was blocking the road. As far as I could see, he was filming the clouds.
Can't imagine you do a stupid thing like that.
Still got you in trouble.
You mean I'm stuck in this wretched chair depending on the services in the suits? Then yes, I still have the old trouble. Or did you mean Rory?
I'd assumed you still have him.
More's the pity.
So who's the latest qualified imbecile?
Her name's Christine Meredith.
Heavens, she was here the last time I came. Not likely to keep a nurse around that mom, Vera.
A venomous creature. She's always prying into my affairs.
Shouldn't still be having affairs at your age, but if you hate her so much, why don't you get rid of her?
Because I've gone through all the staff agency cares to send me, and if I return her, well, they'll send me to a hospital, and I can't possibly stand that. Too many bossy people telling you what to do, what not to do, and then just put it there, you stupid girl!
Right.
And she's put it where some of the guests can reach
Right
it.
you are, Mrs. Partington.
And you'll need to put a joint in the oven for dinner, minding all the flotsam and jetsam that have washed up here.
I've done that already, Mrs. Partington.
I have done that. When will you learn to speak the Queen's English?
I don't think I'll be able to go learning a foreign language at my time of life, Mrs. Partington. Now look here, Vera. What do you know about pizza?
Grey metal, bought by people who can't afford silver. A mixture of tin and lead.
Sometimes a little copper and antimony too.
If you know so much, why did you ask me about it?
It was your knowledge of antiques I was hoping to tap. You see, the Vicar of St. Thomas's has been acting very suspiciously.
Help yourself to tea, Justin. What about a new seal that your sister moved to
Not the tall cup, you know. That's mine. One would think you know that by now.
Very sorry, Aunt Vera. There you are.
You always were very protective of your china, Vera.
I have to be when people go breaking bits off.
Here you go, Aunt Vera. Sugar, Miss Glossop?
Just a couple, please, Daphne.
Never were very sweet, were you, Jane?
Well, good afternoon, everyone.
Heard the sound of teacups, Christine?
Good afternoon, Miss Meredith. It's Miss Glossop, isn't it?
Don't be impressed with her, Jane. Annette probably told her you were here.
No, I remember Miss Glossop distinctly. She's a very singular person. Aside from your relatives, she's the only one of your guests who has ever returned.
So, what prompted you to come down here, Justin? You know, Grace, Uncle Ron, and Aunt Vera with your presence fairly often enough.
Well, actually, I specifically came to see the two of you.
How kind of you, Justin.
My Justin has a business proposition to put
sure I do either, but I'm intrigued all the same. How'd you get there, Justin? What's this proposition of yours?
Well, I'm looking to set up my own business.
Buying and selling computer equipment.
Mainly second-hand things. The world of computers is constantly changing, with people throwing out their old equipment and upgrading to new.
If there's such a rate of change, won't you get stuck with all the goods you buy second-hand?
So there's certainly some risk, and you've got to move quickly. The real trick is to purchase complete computers cheaply, then strip out those bits that can be reused. Modems, memory, that sort of thing. And then you resell them at a profit. Disk drives are another great thing that can be reused. Think of it like the computer equivalent of Parkinson's law. Programs expand, fill more and more disk space, and so people are forever wanting more and more space. Now obviously you've got to wipe the old drives first. It's really amazing the sorts of things people leave on those drives. Would you believe that the American Department of Defense actually has a specification stating that you must enter alternate ones and zeros to the drive 4 times to make sure it's perfectly erased?
Sorry, Justin, you lost me back there.
Oh really? Where?
I was right with you up to where you mentioned computer.
Daphne thinks that the peak of modern technology is the electric kettle.
That's not quite fair, dear. I do know how to program the video recorder.
Yes, such a pity about the end of that Jane Austen serial. Where do we fit into this scheme, Justin?
So, the biggest obstacle when starting a business is cash flow. Now, I've done a little bit of trading and made a modest profit, but in order to make it a full-time job, I'll need much greater turnover, and for that, I'll really need some starting capital.
And what about the banks?
Oh, they're interesting, but they need some security for a loan.
And they didn't very well think a rented apartment was that secure.
So, I was hoping that you may be willing to stake just a small portion of your inheritance on my business acumen.
How small, Justin?
Well, about 40 grand.
What? Just like that?
I see your concern. I will pay you back, of course, and with interest. Honestly, when starting a business, 40 grand really isn't that much. But I'll show you the entire business plan. You'll see for yourself. The payback period will be quite short. Once I'm up and running, you'll be in profit in no time.
That all sounds very interesting, dear. Such a pity, really.
A pity? Whatever do you mean?
She means that unfortunately it isn't up to us.
Our money's paid up in a trust fund, dear. You have to remember, our father was quite old-fashioned.
And to the new
He didn't think that weak-brained women could handle last one with his money.
Oh, nonsense. Of course he can.
Well, we never got to find out. As Daphne said, it's all tied up in the trust.
Can't you get any of it?
We get a regular allowance, but after that it's all the responsibility of the trustees.
And who are they?
Uncle Ron and Auntie Vera. We don't get to manage it ourselves until they pass on, by which time we shall be in our dotage and capable of righteous living with far and so afraid.
Couldn't they be persuaded to release some of it? I mean, did the tutors of the trust allow it?
Yes, I'm sure they could.
I can't imagine Aunt Vera being persuaded of anything, unfortunately.
Well, you can always start with Ron and work up to it.
Yes, get him on your side. Tell him Lizzie and I think it's a splendid idea.
Well, I'm prepared to ask him if he looks sensible. Show him Ron your business plan and see what he thinks.
He should be here any minute. I'm not sure I told him once he was on the go. Meanwhile, Javier, you never told us what happened in your mother's house and what happened to the mama left.
Hello, Jane. Delighted to see you again. Good Lord, it's Justin. What a pleasure it is to see you, my little fella. And who's this? Is this your next plane?
Harriet, this is my Uncle Ron. Uncle Ron, Harriet Kittle.
You make it sound as if you bring a different girl here every week. I don't think you've been through so many, Justin.
Oh, good Lord, his turnover hasn't been that high. At least he hasn't been down here often enough for us to show us. But when he does come, it is a different girl every time.
They probably get put up by his relatives.
Spiteful! Didn't I say so?
No sense of humor.
So Uncle Ron, how are you getting on with those loans?
Oh, you heard of my little garden campaign then, have you? Picked up lighters with all sorts of heavy artillery. But they still keep coming back.
Tried traps, have you, Ron?
I tried trapping them, I tried digging them out, tried blocking their runs, even tried windmills.
Windmills?
You know, those kiddie windmills you get in the threepenny arcade by the seaside. You see, what you do is you stick them down their runs. Apparently, the noise is supposed to set them off. I heard it on Gardener's Question Time once.
And does it work?
Not for me, I'm afraid.
So what's the latest tactic, Ron? Have you tried taking your shotgun to them?
Oh no, I've had enough of subtle methods. I'm giving them a dose of poison. I have a bottle of this stuff. Just a few drops to kill an elephant.
Do remember, Ronald, it's a problem with moles, not with elephants.
Just as well. Imagine the heat sitting on the lawn.
That'd be good for the roses, though.
Well, I was thinking of elephants bubbling under the lawn.
I don't know. What about the Scindian Union's burrowing elephants? They cause havoc in cultivated areas by tunneling in from the jungle and eating rooftop crops. You see whole fields of grain being pulled down into the soil. Farmers have to put their fences yards deep. But that is used their toss to limit them out of the way.
Stop that blithering idiots at once! At least when Daphne talks raw, she limits herself to a few sentences. With you, we get to talk from people who think they're Steve Owen.
Come on, old thing. I can have a flight of fancy now.
Don't old-thing me! I'll get enough of that from Justin!
Fair, we have to snap at everything. We're spoiling the weekend for our guests.
Oh, probably overdue on her tablets.
This is an issue of common sense, not medication!
Your eyes bother me, Mrs. Partington.
How did you know that?
I'm a nurse. We're trained to recognize these things. Here.
Have you unloaded your car yet, Jane?
No, I was enjoying my tea fest. About time I did, though. Where have you put me, Duffy?
Camera, and keep your hands to yourself.
Okay,
Justin, we got some cabbage and things.
That's right. Okay, we'll give you a hand, Jane.
I'll come too and unload our stuff.
Great. That way we can get enough to deal with Harris, and we she can continue her tete-a-tete with Daphne and Elizabeth.
Send a net to clear the tea things first.
They can wait. Come on, Jane.
Well, if you finished your tea, Mrs. Partington, it's about time I sorted you out.
It'll take more than you to sort me out.
Suit yourself. But if you want your medical treatments to continue, then you best let me wheel you to your room.
Bless your threats, you.
Oh, I don't threaten you without discontinuing your treatment, Mrs. Partington. I'm paid to keep you alive. Other things, yes, but not that.
So, how long have y'all lived here? More years than I can't remember. We moved in our teens after father died.
Oh, what about your mother?
She predeceased me by a year or so. I was indifferent, really. Lost the will to carry on without her.
Do Ron and Vera have any children?
Not of their own. Inheriting us seems to have been bad enough.
Oh, how long have they lived here?
They moved in when we were quite small, inherited from Maria's family. You know, they were really quite well to do. Sometimes I think she looks at Uncle Tom and thinks that she married beneath herself. Not his fault, really. He just never made anything of himself, and that really irked her. She would have liked him to have made a name for himself. Doing what?
Oh, I don't think that mattered. Tinker, tailor, soldier, sailor. A rich man for preference, but fame was the main thing. And he never delivered.
Oh. So, what did he do?
He had a job in the city, then ran a small company for a time, but that was never a great success. Someone bought him out and he retired. A bit of a dreamer is Ron. Had some very high hopes. Always thought he'd be a captain of industry. Just about made it to midshipman.
So, what did he do?
We've been here a very long time. We all have very different strategies for coping. You know, Vera especially. Starting emergence, I practice sarcasm, and Ron smiles and keeps out of the way as much as possible.
Mind you, we do have a pretty high turnover of staff. At least we didn't until Annette arrived.
Is that the one you were saying?
That's right, dear. She's sort of cook from housekeeper from maid.
A domestic jack of all trades.
And she's been here a long time, has she? Does your aunt not yell at her?
Oh, she shouts all right, but Annette just smiles and carries on placidly.
She's such a sweet-tempered thing, and a lovely cook. It would be such a shame to lose her. To tell you the truth, Lizzie and I can't behind make sure that Auntie B doesn't get her down. Not that she does. She has such a lovely disposition, which is surprising when you think of the childhood she must have had.
What happened to her?
Well, she doesn't talk about it much. I don't think she even told Auntie B, but I wanted to get her talking about herself. It was just a few weeks ago. Uncle Ron had Arden gone out in a meeting, and I was helping, and it was some fruits.
She was left on the doorstep.
found there. Then she told me she was found there.
But if she was found there, it seems reasonable to assume that she had been left there in the first place. Anyway, it was a lady and orphanage, and that's where she belongs.
We've been less lucky than God.
Oh, they've been less lucky than us here.
It's all amounts to the same thing. They all take umbrage and leave.
What about that mad Welshman?
Yeah, he took umbrage too.
It was more than umbrage. Ron was lucky to escape with all his faculties the way he went after him with the garden shears.
That's not his fault. It was only following Aunt Rhea's orders.
She told the gardener to attack her husband with shears?
No, it was only Ron who was obeying orders.
Some piece of topiary that offended Vera, as I recall. Anyway, he didn't give notice. Vera fired him on the spot.
Only because he had to get a word in edgeways.
Well, Harry, I've started here. Now I think it's time I took you on a tour of the grounds. I've got the camera and the tripod. Thought I might try to film that mole catch in action. I've actually asked him to meet us up there, then we can have a bit of that natter.
Oh, lovely. Will you two join us?
No, yeah, you carry on. This is the garden before, and where's the best way to explain this? You know, all the obvious idiots and emblems seem to be proper for a gardener these days. To me, they're all great stuff with red bits at the end!
Not like you to decline the opportunity to study the subject, Daphne. Do you dislike the outdoors so much?
No, Daphne, she's an armchair anthropologist. She never does when you feel it.
I was hoping to catch up on the ongoing low crop for. It's been so long since we've been down here.
Well, I thought I'd give Vera a cooling off period, but now I need her information on a piece of metal I found under a head in Ricketts Lane.
You're not going to come back with you.
Oh, no, I want it with me in my case. I really think it's cuter.
Then what was it doing under the hedge?
Well, that's a rather long story.
Oh, good. I was really hoping it would be.
Settle down, Miss Glossop, and tell us all about it. And no sparing more details. What's your latest investigation about?
Oh, no, Harry had just gone upstairs to find some dry clothes.
Is it Friday again? How come you say cry?
Oh, no, it didn't rain. She, unfortunately, fell in the pond.
Oh, the poor girl. I think she's all right. You know what happened?
Oh, yes, I caught her all on video. So, I was filming her trying to get across the lawn. I wouldn't want to, of course, but I didn't want to ruin the shot. And, next thing you know, she noticed the bag just a tad too late.
It's just going to make an interesting video.
Did they got towels here?
Oh, I don't know. I'm going to check.
You see to dry Harry's clothes and I'll talk to it.
Better take a handful of yours, Justin. Left it on the lawn.
Oh, golly, so I did. That's a little on.
Now look here. I need to talk to you about this great idea of Justin.
What's that? Has he invented a way to keep young women out of ponds?
No, they can sink or swim. He's starting his own business.
That was sink or swim too, the former from Justin, I expect.
He's aiming to deal in computers, buying redundant models from corporations and selling them, or stripping them down and selling them.
Sounds like a rag and bone man.
This is high technology stuff there. This is what modern business is all about.
Very well, a technological rag and bone man. I don't have anything to do with computers.
You won't have to. He left it Justin. He needs our help.
Well, what type of help are you talking about? You're not letting him use our garage for his stock, are you? You're not having my house turned into the premises step-toe nephew.
No, it's financial help he's after. He needs a loan to get him started.
Well, he's not getting any money from us. We need every penny we've got.
Oh, he's not asking anything from us.
Then why are you bothering me with this nonsense? First you say he needs something, then you say he doesn't. I suppose it's too late for you to make any sense.
He stopped interrupting there and give you a more coherent story. Justin wants to borrow money from Daphne and Elizabeth. Now, it's all locked up in their trust. They need our permission to release any significant sum.
How significant are we talking about, Ronald?
Well, the 40 grand.
Only?
It's a drop in the ocean as far as the trust is concerned. by now, and the trust is still growing. So,
I won't hear of it. It doesn't come within the terms of the trust.
what do you know about the terms of the trust?
I'd have to know it doesn't say anything about throwing money away.
It's not throwing money away, it's an investment.
An investment? Since when has Justin been an investment?
Since he started this business, and his business plan is looking very sound.
Oh, and yours. Since when have you been a judge of any good business plan?
I ran my own business there.
A great success, was it?
Well, I left it in better shape than when I started, and I made a profit on my stake.
A very small profit.
The market conditions.
We'll take that as a no, shall we?
The market conditions, man. Look, few businesses are successful at a time. Markets have their ups and their downs, and the businesses go along with them. There's no guarantee of success.
So what you're wanting to do is put the money into a venture where you've got no idea whether it'll make money or not.
I think that sums up the whole of the stock market there. It's all risk, but on balance and over long periods, it makes money.
On balance, you call investing money in Justin's scheme balance?
We're not staking the whole trust on it there. If Justin went broke and he lost the 40 grand, there'd still be plenty in the trust to go back to the girls for the rest of their lives.
I won't hear of it.
You won't now, huh?
I won't. And you know what? This madness means that he is nothing but a buffoon.
What you're trying to do is ensure he stays one. Help him be something different, be a success.
He won't be a success, Ronald. He's just like you. He'll still be a...
Part of the family there.
You spoiled the boy, Ronald. You always did.
He's not a boy anymore. He's learning to be a businessman.
There's no reason he should learn at our expense.
It's not our expense, now is it? We have to seem to do it otherwise. We have our own children, we support them the same way.
That's got nothing to do with it.
Well, of course it has. If we had our own children, we'd be supporting them. But since we don't, we support our closest family.
Why do you have to bring our lack of children into everything? You shouldn't be so obsessed with the idea by now.
I'm not trying to argue about it there. That's a fact, we have no children of our own.
Well, I'm not to blame for that.
I'm not trying to blame anyone. It could have been either of us.
No, it couldn't, Ronald. It was you.
Nonsense. You don't know that. We don't have children and either of us could be to blame.
You're wrong, Ronald. Sadly wrong. We didn't have any children, but I did.
What?
Before we were married, you were in the army. I had an affair. Short and sweet, but in the end, tragic. I had a daughter.
Good Lord, and you never told me.
How could I?
Not that sure.
I don't know. I left her at an orphanage.
Well, did you try to contact the orphanage or anything?
No, I've never met them. They never met me. I left her on the doorstep. What in the devil are you playing at, Annette?
Sorry, Mrs. Cartley. It slipped. I just brought one.
That's one too many.
Are you all right, Annette? It just took me by surprise. I'm fine. And I caught all the bits on the tray. Sorry, Mrs. Partington.
So there you have it, Ronald. You were inadequate at that, as you were at everything else. Justin won't be a success, just like you, so he's not getting any bit from the trust.
Oh no? We'll see about that.
Yes, Ronald, we will.
You never thought you'd tell him. Not for all these years.
I never meant to.
Then why?
My hand is forced. Gosh, Jane, I didn't hear you come in. You must have been in one of your snooping modes. Anyway, tell me about this blasted piece of pewter of yours.
Oh, I don't think it's been blasted. That would be taking divine retribution a little far. The vicar of St. Thomas's is self-important enough without intimations of the Almighty intervening directly in his parish. Mind you, I think it's changed shape somewhat since it last did services as a candle holder.
Well, that's all sorted out. No harm done to Harriet.
Probably scared the goldfish, though.
I never liked goldfish. Such dull creatures. I can't imagine they're any more sensitive than she is. Oh, what did you find out about Justin's flame?
Oh, she lives in Surrey with her mother. Her father's something in the city.
Oh, like a bus driver.
Oh, this is showing her the china room. I hope you don't mind, Miss Glossop.
Why would she mind? It's my china the blasted woman's going to break.
Lizzie will be very careful with her.
It's not her I'm worried about, it's the china!
Hello everyone. Has anyone seen Harriet? She was in her room. I thought surely she'd be down by now.
Elizabeth is giving her the grand tour.
Oh, very well. I do hope they'll hurry though. I've been reading up on remote work. You know, filming yourself with the camcorder.
Is that chapter 4, Justin?
Oh, no, still chapter 3. See, I was going to set up the camera and the tripod on the lawn. I'll challenge Harry to a game of tennis and see how well the autofocus picks us up.
Do be careful, dear. We don't want you turning an angle on one of those molehills.
So I don't think you'll be doing that, Daphne. Been very careful about clearing that soil on your turf. There have been no new hills since I started with the poison, so I think they're done.
Thus speaks the proud mole finder general.
Yes, Stephen. Have you seen the China?
Why? Has someone lost it?
No, I mean the China room. It's absolutely gorgeous. You must make a video of it when we've read up on our indoor technique.
Might I advise against it?
Yes, I see it would be rather difficult. You know, you have all sorts of reflections off of the porcelain, off of the lighting. It would just rather spoil the effect. You wouldn't happen to have any sort of diffuse light source we could use to avoid all that?
I wasn't thinking of your blasting video, Justin!
So, Mr. Partington, Daphne tells me you had a job in the city. My father works as a market maker. Is that what you did?
Oh, good Lord, no. Never got on the dealing room floors myself. More of a backroom boy, really. Giving financial advice and so on. Quite high-powered stuff, really. Never got much credit for it. Would have been nice to get the odd name in the paper now and then. Big Slow Gizmo Company and Big Fat Investments Limited was brokered by Ronald Partington. Did fancy going into journalism myself. I had to get your name in the paper every day. But this job-winning engineering company showed up. They needed someone with a bit of financial clout, a bit of a corporate rescue, really. I came on as finance director, and I ended up as MD.
Gee, you think it was IBM he was talking about and not J. Harvey Engineering? Really, Ron, you do give yourself airs.
Uncle Ron, did you manage to?
I think you can tell that frosty eyes, and the negotiations have been not going well so far. You may copy your business plan, and I do a thorough review there at a more opportune.
Thanks, Uncle Ron. Come on, Harry. I want to film the two of us playing tennis.
Both of us?
Yeah, look, I've got the camera set up. Let's go.
I don't care what you tell that boy, Ronald. He's not getting any money on the trust.
Well, let's take it step by step. I'll do a thorough review of the business plan, and I'll do an objective review.
You'll never manage that.
That's not possible. I'll do one at a time, take a long detailed steps in.
Really, Ronald, you won't be able to convince me because you're an idiot. Anyway, about this blasted computer.
You're not going to change the subject on me, Barry. I'm not going to stand for it.
Ronald, you're boring our guest.
Don't you think you're being a little hard on him? He was only trying to be helpful.
I don't need any lip from you, Jane. Ronald's having another one of his pipe dreams, and I know how these little schemes go.
Have you told Aunt Vera this strange story of your pick on yet, Miss Glossop?
She keeps trying to, but people keep interrupting!
I shall fetch Exhibit A for you to examine, Vera.
The dinner's beginning to smell good. I suppose we have time for one more round of tea before we dine.
Let's make it soon. My son will be wanting a constitutional before dinner.
What the devil was that?
I think Harry has just noticed the greenhouse.
Oh dear. Come on, Lizzie, we're going to go to the rescue.
You'll go over Christine here, she said, and I'll fetch a dustpan and brush. It was Harriet and the greenhouse. I really don't know where Justin gets it from. Nice enough girl, not safe enough to be let loose on her own. She's done private stuff, there's a lot of blood around. Daphne and Justin have taken her upstairs and left up around trying to patch the greenhouse.
He'll never manage that.
Miss Glossop's giving them a hand.
You know, that really increases my confidence. She'll probably spot something and pull down the lot in an effort to get at it. I suppose there's broken glass lying around everywhere.
I left the net glued up. I found her strong cardboard box and told her to leave it by the dustbin. The big men will take it away tomorrow.
That reminds me. I'll go back fixing the lawnmower. I suppose, honey, what's he taking into bits? I found a funny bit of metal in the back door, like a tube or an axle or something, wrapped in a bit of old rag. If he was, then I would have swept onto the dustbin. I thought someone might trip over it.
Quite right, Daphne. You should know better than the last time you tried tinkering with machines.
Yes, but he did manage to rebuild the shed afterwards. Oh, Justin, it's not very chivalrous of you to desert the poor girl already.
The nurse, Christine, is sorting her out.
She took on that note of professional efficiency and sent Justin and me packing.
Now look here, Justin. When you've imposed yourself on us for the weekend, it's a bit much to break the place up. So keep that ridiculous nuts away from anything delicate.
I'm very sorry, Aunt Vera. It was an accident.
Accident or not, it was you who let the bull into the toilet crop.
Yes, Auntie.
I don't think that me being humble you'll be able to get around me. I know that you and Ronald are scheming to extract the girl's money from under my nose.
Aunt Vera, that's not fair!
Quite right, it isn't fair. You won't get away with it.
So Justin, you never told us who caused the accident. Did you see what happened?
Oh, yes, I caught it all on video. So, she was running backwards. Unfortunately made a bit of a mess in the greenhouse, but it's gonna look great when played.
And I suppose if it doesn't look quite right, you'll want to film it again?
Again, I'm very sorry, Auntie. I'm excited about the video, not about the greenhouse, of course.
Well, keep your enthusiasm to yourself.
Why, it's not infectious, is it?
Finished with the demolition, are you?
Oh no, we were quite lucky really. We only smashed 4 panels.
Aha!
That was lucky?
She would have hit the frame at the wrong angle. She would have distorted the frame and accounted for the whole lot.
As it was, we managed to put some hardboard over the gaps until Ron could put more glass in.
And there are only a few seed trays knocked over.
Yes, we really ought to check those for glass if we possibly can. You never know when shards will turn up.
Good point. I'll take a look at it, but I'll go ahead and I might as well just bury it.
And help with the glass and scratch a few moles.
I'm fairly sure they're done for.
Always the optimist, Ronald. I'm sure they'll be back soon enough.
Oh, Miss Christine, how's Harriet doing?
Oh, she's cut her foot.
Oh, is it serious?
No, just superficial.
An expert on feet, are you?
As a matter of fact, I took a course on the care of feet. I really do think they're fascinating. You can tell a lot by a person by their feet.
Yeah. Well, I do say, if you have a moment, so can you take a look at my feet? I have this raw skin between my toes and it itches, rather.
Sounds like an athlete's foot to me. Well, that would be a turn up. It's been a good while since anyone described Ron as an athlete. Too hot and there's no air circulation.
Can I remind you, you're here as my nurse, and not the house chiropractor?
I was merely trying to make life easier for the rest of the household.
What, so you could focus on making it more difficult for me? Well, my girl, I put a stop to your game.
My game? And what game would that be, Mrs. Partington?
You know damn well what game. And you know see partnering won't do you any more good, so you better find something else to play at.
Like being a nurse and giving advice on people's ailments, perhaps?
Can you perhaps recommend something for a pain in the neck?
Right now, I suggest cyanide.
Cyanide! That's a good one. So, I think I'm just gonna go see how Harriet's doing.
Any more medical advice to dispense, Nurse Marion?
Actually, Mrs. Partington, it's time for your next dose of tablets.
What, the cyanide ones?
No, surprisingly not. They're not in your prescription. I've never understood why not. Do you have a glass of water, Mr. White?
I'll fetch one.
Thanks. How are the eyes, Mrs. P?
Paddington! None of that nonsense from you.
Ooh, I quite like Mrs. P. Makes you sound like a cockney cleaner.
Don't encourage her, Daphne. I have no wish to be treated like a cockney cleaner.
The treatment I'm concerned with right now are the eye drops. Do your eyes feel any better?
The drops do seem to have worked.
Good. They're certainly looking less red. I'll just go and fetch my outdoor shoes.
Well,
Thanks. 2 red and
that.
Sorry. Medical training. Always double check. Right. Now, I've got the evening off, so I'll just go up and prepare your stuff for what you're going to do.
You'll stay for tea, won't you? And that's just put the kettle on.
Yes, I'll be down in a minute.
Really, Ronald, you don't have to invite her. You treat her as if she's family.
Well, someone's got to make her feel wanted. She does a good job nursing you. You sure you invited to it at all? You're lucky she doesn't give her notice.
She gets paid, Ronald. That's reward enough for her work.
That might be, but she has the right to be treated with respect.
I treat her with all the respect she deserves.
Well, in that case, your views about that are as twisted as they are about everything else.
How dare you!
Comes in threes, I think.
If that ridiculous clot has even broken a single teacup, so help me!
You for tea, Mrs. Partington?
Well, it appears Justin and Harriet won't be joining us, but regrettably, everyone else is still here.
Right. I'll take their clips off the tray. It's just brewing. I'll be along in a minute.
You will have tea before your constitutional, Jane.
Yes, as it's ready now, I shall. Although I do want to get my walk in before dark. You do seem to be keeping very fit. Yes, it does help. But you see some interesting comings and goings at this time in the evening. I find the habit keeps me in touch with village life. You will be back for dinner, won't you, Miss Glossop? It won't be long till it's done. And I don't want to keep the rest waiting. It's no good to you cold. Oh, I'll be brisk about it. I'm too preoccupied with things back home to linger too much on my walk here. Right you are.
So where's this candlestick?
You know, I've forgotten it with all the excitement over Harriet. I put it down somewhere. I shall fetch it after we've had our tea.
Harriet not down yet. I expect she's resting after her shock.
I like to think she's cowering ignominiously.
I am looking forward to seeing this video, Justice.
Why do you take sudden pleasure in seeing the place broken up?
Hey, everybody. Where would you like yours, Miss Glossop?
Should I pass you your cup there?
No, I shall just leap over and fetch it.
Glad the treatments are working so well.
Merely a psychological reaction, a desire to free myself from the medical profession.
Only one way you dare with that, girl.
Don't patronize me, Ronald. And that's what are you standing around for?
Nothing. I'll just be getting on to dinner, shall I?
One would think you know your duties by now.
About how long will it be, Annette?
About 40 minutes.
Good. That gives Miss Glossop time for a walk, and you've got a few minutes to explain the scheme of Justin's to Daphne and me, Uncle Ron. I don't really understand what he needs the money for.
Don't encourage him, Elizabeth. I don't need him singing the praises of that wastrel again.
I never understood how Justin ended up in the poor branch of the family.
He was born there.
But you and Ron are comfortably off, and the girl's father owned a fortune. Why is Justin living in a rented flat?
Because his father's idea was easy money at the 12:15 at Santa Anita.
Always was a bit of a lad, was he? But it was easy come, easy go affair with him.
Mainly the latter.
Spent his final days in a nursing home, which used up all his cash, and he left poor Margaret penniless.
And I thought leaving people penniless was a nursing home's principal function.
Hey, now that's hardly fair. If someone needs nursing care, then it has to be paid for. Either the state pays for it or the individual. You can't get away from it.
But I'm not getting away from it, am I? I have you here as a vivid illustration of that.
Well, I haven't been happy that she's been going out for Justin for quite some time.
A permanent relationship, do you think?
I do hope so. I do love weddings. It's an off-day that she's out good cry.
Always the raving sentimentalist, Daphne.
They seem well suited.
As in they're both useless.
I wouldn't have put it quite like that.
How would you have put it then?
Well, they both have an air of naive enthusiasm.
Ron, did you ever get the streetlights extended into Gilbert Lane? I didn't notice when I was on my way up.
Oh, you would have noticed streetlights in the daylight.
So where are they?
Oh, no.
Ron should sway the parish council.
They said it wasn't in their budget, however,
She needs them to see under the hedges.
Thank you for the reminder, Vera. I shall fetch that candlestick for you to examine.
Where do you two think you're going?
I'm going off duty. So, in normal circumstances, I say that was none of your business. However, since I'm going with your husband, I suppose I should explain. Ronald's taking me upstairs to show me his itches. You haven't seen my candlestick, have you?
No, I thought you were grab the blasted thing.
But it's not there.
Not where?
Well, as I remember it, I went up to my case to retrieve it, and as I was coming down, I heard Harriet break the greenhouse. Naturally, I went outside to help, and I thought I put it down somewhere around the back door, but it's not there now. I shall have to think about it whilst I'm on my stroll, and perhaps I'll remember where I left it.
This candlestick holder, you don't suppose it looks like a 2-1 axle from a lawnmower to you?
You don't mean wrapped in a bit of a rag and flung into a dustbin?
Oh dear, then I better catch up with Miss Glossop and tell her what I've done the same time as Miss Abuta. Come on, Lucy, I'm gonna need a bit of moral support.
Come on, come on.
Such drama queens.
Hello everyone, we've reached intermission. That means you may get up. You have 15 minutes to grab a bite, sip some tea at your own risk, use the loo, solve a murder, or take a stroll. But don't linger too much on your walk, as there'll be plenty of surprises here in the auditorium to keep you preoccupied. Feel free to peruse the Catholic Artist Showcase in the atrium and purchase raffle tickets. But do be careful with the china. Yes, Harriet, I'm looking at you. Hello everyone.